the ghost of you. Your absence hums a rhythm I can't undo. Every word that left your lips now lingers on my skin. A melody of not enough under my skin. I pour my tea, I sip slow, I try to breathe, but rejection's shadow won't leave. It curls around my spine, whispers in my ear, telling me the truth I don't wanna hear. It's not hate, it's a weight, a quiet ache I can't escape. It bends my heart but makes me see the lessons in what wasn't meant to be. Echoes of no, they hum in my chest, teaching me limits, teaching me rest. It cuts like silk, soft but deep. Rejection's the wound that teaches me to keep. I feel it, I breathe it, I hold it close. Every no is a ghost I chose. Neo soul pain, smooth and true. Rejection's a mirror reflecting me too. Through streets we never shared. Hear your laugh in the night air. I question my worth, I question my ways, but the echoes teach me to count my own praise. Every closed door, every faded text, every love that left me perplexed leaves a rhythm, leaves a groove, a space for me to move. It lingers, it bends, it doesn't break. It's a quiet teacher in its wake. It carves my edges, refines my skin. The impact of no teaches me within. Echoes of no, they hum in my chest, teaching me limits, teaching me rest. It cuts like silk, soft but deep. Rejection's the wound that teaches me to keep. I feel it, I breathe it, I hold it close. Every no is a ghost I chose. Neo soul pain, smooth and true. Rejection's the mirror reflecting me too. I cradle the ache, I cradle the sting. Let it remind me what strength can bring. In the quiet I find my voice. Every night for me becomes my choice. Soft hums, soft lights, I let it flow. The echoes of no, the scars I know. Neo soul whispers, velvet and slow. Rejection teaches me how to grow. Soft lights, an empty room, I hear.
Georgia, Georgia.
Yo, just pulled up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. Queen Kellz on the mic, we talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Listen to friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, stripped bare. GoddessDeeofLuv, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen Kellz hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talking, we walking. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul can heal. All them ties, all those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. tear them down with
Situationships with benefits and blurred lines. Late night convos that redefine mind. Friend turns to foe, bait turn to ghost. But we speak on it all, toast to the growth. Auntie vibes with a twist, drop gems in the mist. Got a palace full of wisdom, come get you a fix. Mic check, soul check, what's your connection? We the pulse of the people, every vibe gets a section. This ain't no gossip, this is gospel with glitter. A sanctuary for the stories they told you to bury. Let your voice rise, let your pain breathe, let your ship dock here.
We're ships, we're talking. Hey, put some hearts in the chat if y'all can hear us. Can y'all hear us really good? Can y'all hear us clear?
Yes, let us know if you can hear us. We are on a new device, so we're checking to see if you can hear us. Peace and love, sister Alicia Dion.
Yes, hey.
BX Queen, thank you for always showing up and putting that information in the chat. Happy Tuesday. Yes. Hey, y'all. I know, Alicia, all the songs were amazing.
Man.
Like, okay,
we almost
period, clock that thing. No, we couldn't pick a song either, Alicia. That's why I was like, oh.
We listened to about 2 or 3 times last night, all 5 of them. So,
yes,
shoot.
Wonderful job. Y'all, if y'all want to tap into some good music, hit the sister up.
It's gonna be $1 million in a couple more months. I ain't gonna be able to reach her. I better quit playing with my good sis.
Well, Kellz, we're here at the ships. Last week I didn't get to ask you this because we was having technical difficulties. It is Tuesday. What did I say? Turned down for what Tuesday?
Right.
Okay. But anyway,
yes.
How is your mental health today?
I am good, and my mental health is very, very good.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
Yes, I don't no complaints, so I don't have no complaint. Right. Exactly, Alicia. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Y'all better know about that. So, Goddess D,
yeah,
how are you today, and how is your mental health?
I'm fabulous.
We are. We're good.
I'm fabulous today. My mental health is fabulous. It's just the growth and opportunity that we've been getting. We've just been so busy, y'all, and it's keeping me busy, us busy, the house busy. We like on Mondays and Tuesdays, it's all about content and stuff, so it's a little hectic, but we make it through. And I'm just saying, I am blessed. Yeah, more blessings and blessings and blessings.
That's good. Blessings.
Well, yeah,
blessings and bliss together.
Yeah, right.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've seen something on that on TikTok today, but that's another thing about, so just think about this. I'm not going to go into it.
Yeah.
But think about be less. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, y'all.
I'm not
but we're not saying nothing about you, mouthpiece. It's just something I took into my mind and was like, oh, we don't want to be less. Okay, but anyway, we know what you mean. All the gratefulness and all the blessings that we have. But we are, oh man, I ain't even dropped no link or nothing, y'all. Go ahead, talk to the people.
We're going to drop the link because you know what we're talking about today. And we're talking about rejection, right? And why it's important to recognize it. We talked about what it feels like when you're rejected, but we also talked about how you overcome rejection and why we shouldn't just stay feeling rejected, right? Because rejection could be the very thing that sets us free for us to be who we need to be. So today on the ships, on the 53rd episode, we're talking about rejection. Come on in here and let's talk about it.
So, hey. Sister Blended Healing. Okay, listening. She probably listening and doing what she do, y'all.
I guarantee you she's in the lab, y'all. If I could see her right now, I guarantee you she's down at that desk with something
up. And y'all know the Valentine's Day what did I say? Special?
It's today. So maybe y'all putting her to work.
I'm just saying, if y'all didn't get it now, like today's price is not yesterday's price. Okay,
exactly.
It's not tomorrow's price. Okay,
all right, Alicia's.
Okay, Alicia, I'm gonna highlight you, and it might be up there for a while on this new device, but we can see. It looks nice.
Today's prices, that's it. So y'all better hurry up and hop on that special, because if you don't hop on that special, it's gonna be over.
Right.
Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, sign up for email. Yes. Oh, okay. This is working pretty good, y'all.
Go ahead, sign up for y'all's email discount.
Today is the last day, but those boxes is amazing because I got a commercial coming out tomorrow about it.
You'll see it.
Yeah, because I got a secret admirer somewhere that's gonna get me one. But anyway,
me too. I'm hoping I got a secret admirer. Go ahead and hit blend it up and tell them you need to send.
All you gotta do is say, I want to give Goddess D and Queen Kellz a box, and she'll say okay, and she'll just send it to you. All you gotta do is just pay.
Yeah. She knows what to do, y'all.
Yes, Kellz. Talking about rejection. So I thought this was really good too, because I've experienced rejection in my life, and I did not for years. And I should say being rejected.
Yeah.
And it made me feel some type of way. So I didn't excel in being who I am, because after that it stings. And I'm not just talking about in relationships. Like, I had applied to be a manager for years and years and years, and it was no. And I just was like, oh my goodness, like, what is going on here? But this episode really helped me to realize that rejection is redirection. I loved when it said that.
Yeah, I do too. I liked how it says that too.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I could look at is I've been rejected in other areas, but I think because it didn't really hit as hard like in jobs, because I've been rejected in jobs, I've been rejected in high school and stuff like that, but it didn't never hit hard to me to where it's like I found my way around it. But then this last time, the very first time in like the relational space, and it was my first time hollering at a guy. Like, I don't never really holler at guys, but my first time I was like, hey, he's nice looking. He was a cop. He had his uniform, man. I love him. Let me tell y'all, I love a man in uniform. He had his nice little uniform on. My cousin and my daughter had to run interference, and when he came over and they asked him, he's like, oh no, I got a woman. I was like, ooh. It
wasn't even that bad though, y'all. But I mean, to her, okay, I'm not gonna say that. To her, it was, because that was the first time somebody ever said, like, and he didn't be like, no, like, and he was very polite about it.
He was, but the rejection still was like, damn, I got rejected. Like, I told you all night.
It was a good, healthy rejection. He had a relationship.
It was a good, healthy rejection, but I still felt.
She took it like they was going together.
Yeah.
Yes, my man. Please tell me no.
All right, now the early bird special discount gonna be over at $11.59. Y'all better understand,
right, Shawanda?
Man, Shawanda, you gotta understand. She was fine too. I was so mad. I was like talking the whole night.
It ended last night.
It ended last night.
Well,
the ships. Yeah, I'm telling you, Shawanda, he rejected me, and it was healthy. It was a healthy rejection. I can't say that, but nevertheless, it still stung. So, like, I can relate to people feeling rejected, but also going through this, the fact that I'm just put it out there. Like, I have had to recently reject somebody. But going through this, I didn't know that this really affects people in a way that hurts them. And I didn't understand. I'm not saying it. He kept saying, I'm a good man. I didn't never say you wasn't a good man, right? And just because you're a good person doesn't mean you can't still be rejected. Just we may not be aligned. And that's kind of what it boiled down to, is we're not aligned. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean I'm trying to treat him bad. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. It's just that we are not aligned in the same things that we want. Now, we can have things that we relate on, right? But at the end of the day, yeah. But no, I did want him. I did. I ain't gonna lie. He was nice. Look, he had a job. He was working. He was on his shift. So I was like, hey, holla.
Something's wrong with me.
And then he was like, no. I'm like, damn, I like you. I can't even say what I want to say because you're in a relationship. But no, I'm talking about this because hopefully if this person is watching this, I don't want them to feel bad. And because we're not aligned doesn't mean that we're bad or anything. But I also wanted to call to the light that people can't force you to be with them because y'all have similarities in certain things. And I think that that's where people do not understand. Yeah, I just had the window shot. But I don't think that people understand that just because we're not aligned don't mean that we can't be friends. It don't mean that we're bad, you're a bad person or any of that. But I see that when people get rejected, they automatically turn inwards and say, well, what happened to me? Or what did I do?
I was one of those.
Or what could I do better? And it's like, well, here's the thing. It's not that you might like the way that you are. And believe me, there's somebody out there for everybody in the condition that you in, if that's what you want. But for me and myself, that's not what I want. So get y'all's boxes.
Here's the message.
Look at that message.
Message in the ship. We interrupt this scheduled program to tell you a message from Shamaka Essentials. If you order today, from February 8th, it guarantees delivery by February 14th. Thank you. And back to our scheduled program.
Yes. So it was just one of those things where and this person was literally just trying to convince me I'm not a bad person. Why? And then told me that I'm not going to get everything that I want. So it was because I rejected, they tried to send a shot to reject back. And it was you don't even have to do that. We're good. The purpose of dating is to figure out if you're compatible with somebody. And here's the thing with dating and just being in relationships and family ships and everything, you have to understand that rejection, like Dee said, is not where you have to take it. Rejection is redirection. It's just to redirect you to probably a better course that's for you, something that is for you, right?
So unfortunately, the romantic one does hurt the worst because I'm going to tell you, be transparent. I can't look at my sister.
Alicia, I'm not messing with you.
It's always something. But anyway, so I'm going to go all the way back when I was in high school. So this is what started. I have many examples of rejection, but this one is the relationship one. Well, I finally got up the nerve because I really liked this guy. I really, really, really liked him. Finally got up the nerve to go talk to him. And I walked up to him. It was just like a movie. These movies and TV shows be accurate, y'all. Because I swear in my life, I went up to him. He was a basketball player, so he was real popular. And no, this particular guy wasn't the same grade as me. And I went up to him. Finally, because my friend, well, she still is my friend, my next door neighbor. She was like, girl, you might as well just go ahead and go up and talk to him. And she's still a very good friend. So it was nothing she knew anything was going to happen. I walked up to him, was like, hey, and I started talking to him. And I was like, I would like to see if you want to go on a date or whatever. When I tell you the rejection he gave me, baby, just like on TV, a high school jock that was oh, what? Being all, it was so embarrassing. It almost brought tears to my eyes. Even talking about it today, I know what that pain feels like. Because it was not only embarrassing, but it's dang, you have to do it like that. You rejected me like that, right? There's always a happy ending to this later on in life. Because when I got older and I was working at the bar, he came to the bar and he was trying to holler at me. And oh, baby, that's a whole nother story. It's not rejection.
Back. She got to reject back.
But my point is like that feeling of rejection and being rejected to, like, if somebody leads you on, well, I'm not even gonna say lead you on. Say you are in a relationship and you want things to go a certain way, and then because rejection causes people to ghost, right? Yeah. We talked about that. Yeah. And then you see them with another person and you're like, you go within. This is the point what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, what was wrong with me? Why you didn't stay or choose me? So you do go within yourself. Yeah. And that's where, you know, one of them things, that romantic rejection, y'all.
And here's the thing, it's hard to get around rejection in some instances too, especially in that relational one, because in order for you to, first of all, when you're in that dating space, that is for you to get to know a person, right? And get to know whether or not you want to be with them or whatever it is that you're doing, that's the space to do it. But you got to understand, even in that space, rejection, there can be a high probability of rejection in that space too, because you're just getting to know people. That's kind of part of the process too, because you could get all the way to a certain point where you may think that, okay, I think everything is going smooth. And then this person says, you know what? This isn't for me. I don't think
so. Do you think there should be a form of communication? Because that ghosting thing, that bothers me.
That's one of my non-negotiables. You ghost me, I gave a person twice, and you ghost me the second time, I'm done. Like,
so, like, I think even having the respect of, even if you're in whatever it is, a situationship or whatever, and just to totally ghost, and then I see you with somebody else. Yeah, that's so, like, you. Like I said, it makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see, you know, that when you don't communicate, but you do. We were talking. Yeah, we communicate, and then all of a sudden you ghost and show up with somebody. Yeah, I
like,
think I would feel.
And you'd be like, way. Straight up in my face. Yeah. No, just kidding. Yeah, but you know, so like. Let me get some water. I agree with that romantic, but that, what about that family one, Kellz? What about that?
I think the family one hits harder for me, only because these are the people that you expect to have your back. Like y'all, we grew up together or not. But the fact that you are family and blood, you think that these are the people that are supposed to have your back, can be the very same people that actually
y'all be cracking. My leg right.
But it's one of the things where it's like, okay, y'all supposed to have my back. Why would you reject me?
How you rejecting me? And yes, I can see too, because that's the blood, your blood. And you're like, what you mean I can't show up? Or what you mean I can't hang out with you? Or what you mean you don't want to hang out with me? Yeah. And I get the boundaries, certain circumstances. Yeah. But if we go into a family reunion, a family outing, you know you're going to see all kind of people, even if you, like, even if everybody doesn't get along. Right. You can still be cordial. Yeah. But to be like, I don't want you coming with me,
or I don't want you to be around, period. Like, or I'm not just gonna be around you.
Or you used to be tight and they stop inviting you places. That's with friends and family. Yeah. They start you used to see two people all the time on Instagram and Facebook, always together, and then all of a sudden that dies off and you're not being invited, and you're like, hey, you get ghosted in your own family.
Right. That's why I think, like, the relational piece of it, yeah, I feel it, but I had the rejection of family. And I think that because I've had that type of rejection, every other rejection around that has been at a minimum. Because I've had the people that, so it makes me look at it different. It makes the weight for it to hold is different for me, where it's like, if my own family can do me like this, I really don't care about nobody else doing it to me, because the very people I would expect other people to do it I never would have expected for my family to do. So being that the very people that I trusted, you broke my trust. Oh, everybody else is a trust breaker too. I'm kind of like was in it like, yeah, they'll break my trust. And just wait, like we talked about for the other shoe to drop. In every other relationship, when your family breaks your trust, you're just waiting for the shoe to drop in every other relationship.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
We ain't set you up. I promise you, we ain't set you up. Linda, we ain't set you up.
We are talking about ourselves. Right. I'm really talking about myself. Right. Trust me. I wanted to go deeper, but it might be too deep. But just think about this, because me and Kellz was talking about this. A lot of things transpire in the womb.
Yeah.
And even when we talked about rejection on earlier, it says that, or I did it on Daily Dose of D too.
Yeah.
That how the childhood, most of the rejection is in your childhood. So you're like, and I really had to, we've had these conversations because this is why we're talking about it, Linda, because we've had these conversations like, oh my God, when I was younger, this. Yeah. And then I didn't realize until I started really having a free mind that that's why I was like this. And that's why I feel this way. Yeah. And that's part of your healing process. Because not only do we go back and look at things.
Shadow work.
Yeah, we looked at things and was like, oh my God. Because I really had a bit, believe it or not, rejection to me. I ran, boy, man. After I tried something once and you did it, and I'd be like, it ain't going to happen again. Y'all got me mixed up. If you think that's going to happen again. Yeah. So I didn't try new opportunities. I didn't try new things, and I limited myself for years. Yeah. But now I'm being more open because it's not a setup. I'm being more open. We didn't even tell you to come hit the panel. See,
yeah,
we didn't tell you to hit the panel. It's not a setup. But I realize with that, rejection is not always about you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I used to hear people say it's not about you, and I'd be like, that's rude. Yes, it is. It's about me.
You remember I was watching the movie, and I told you that I didn't like that because it's like, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
I hate that line in the movie. It's not about you, it's me. Yeah. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it really be about that person, like, because I used to take it so personal.
It's not like, you. It's not you. It's me.
What you mean? It is about me. Because it's me. I'm involved. It's me.
Right.
But it's really something you have to grow through. Like even like I said, I think people, a lot of friends, well, associates. Now that I know the difference, when I made a change to grow, a lot of them was like, "What's happened to D?"
Yeah.
Oh, you changed. And Belinda talked about this on one of her lives the other day. Oh, you changed. Oh, you acting brand new. Oh, you different. And you're like, yeah, I am. I'm growing. What you say, Alicia?
I'm telling you, Alicia, yeah.
Story. A dude I was talking to randomly messaged me that. But I believe, yeah. And we got to really believe that.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, no, it's about me. Because here's the thing. This is where our self-esteem has to come in, too. Where we have to have our self-esteem at an all-time high, because when you know who you are and you know what you bring, I would respect a person for telling me, look, it's not about you, it's about me, because I can respect you for understanding that we, like I said, we're not aligned. What if this person really want to go out and be in the streets, or maybe this person doesn't have the capacity for what you offer because you've allowed them to be in your world. It's just like that. It's the price that you pay just to learn anybody is what I think. Like this is what comes with that territory when you're getting to know people, or even in your family, when you're learning them. Because with me and you, we sit with each other and we learn something new every single day. Yes. And there is a chance that you may not reject me, but you may reject what I'm saying. That don't mean you're rejecting me,
right?
Because we don't agree or you don't agree, right? So I think that it comes with the territory that you just have to be ready. And I think that because having it done with family, it literally made me be like hyper vigilant as far as I
said
don't
that today.
care that you reject me.
I said that
I'm gonna
today.
I'm gonna do what
Yes.
I want to do. And here's the thing: it did make my self-esteem go up higher because I was like, I know who I am. You can reject me if you want to. I'm just gonna do what I want to do anyway. So it made me be like that. Like I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. So regardless of what you talking about, I'm gonna find a way to do it, or I'm gonna find a way to get it. So I think that is, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because if you reject me, I'm gonna find a way to do it, regardless of what you talking about. It ain't gonna be nothing but what I want to do.
Yeah, I think it's all about balance. Cause I was totally the other way. Like I was butthurt. You think the Lord blended the blender is loud. I'm just saying, I was like, I mean, when I say extra, the emotion of sensitivity, I was that sensitive girl, and I just be, but I used to be butt hurt in the room over people. Why they do this and why did they do that? And so I think it depends on, like I said, your childhood, your lifestyle, what you've been through, just either way. But I think the point of it all is rejection is, like I said, is redirection. And we have to really go within ourselves and be like, it's really not about me. Right. Like I really have to do that. Like even like within the past 2 years, I have to do that. Mm-hmm. Like I have to be like, hey, what I do? I thought I did this, this and that. And not, I think even through the shifting of friends, it was difficult because I was like, I got it. I'm not gonna be hurt. I know the difference between associates, companionships, and all this, and I got it. And I still allowed people in, but they weren't on the level or thought the same way I did. So I felt I was rejected when I'm like, you letting this person be your friend and that person be your friend, and you associate with this person, and I'm seeing you hanging out and doing all this stuff and being on social media with them, and you chose them over me. It made me feel some type of way because I was like, I'm not the one that is doing the things that you say you don't like. I see the behaviors, but you still, even to this day, I got blocked by somebody, and I'm like, dang, why did I get blocked?
How about I got blocked with somebody I didn't even grow up with? But they family though. You gonna talk shit to me and then block me like I did something? What?
Yes, childhood. Yes, childhood.
Or how about the people that reject you and get done wrong by the person they rejected you for? You rejected me and got this person, and now this person got you over here cussing out other people. But you rejected me though, and now you're dealing with some shit, right? So you gotta be, like I said, you gotta understand it is the price that you pay. I think that in life, because you're gonna be rejected in one way or the other, whether it's in a friendship. I never really had that many friends, so I didn't get too rejected in those spaces. But like family and relational is where I have been rejected at. But the thing about it is even in the relational space, I haven't really been rejected a lot in there. But family was the one that hurt me the most. It kind of built a callus over me. Mm-hmm. So I built a wall. Like it was like nobody, any type of rejection that had come through here. It's kind of like how I put it with my husband passing away. Like I used to tell the kids, like, this is the biggest heartbreak you'll ever have in your life. So you better never let no other person come in your life and break your heart as bad as this. Because your dad passing away was the biggest heartbreak that you could ever take. So you expect for people to break your heart, but don't ever lose yourself in a heartbreak or a rejection. Don't lose yourself because of the pain of that. And I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing too in that situation too. But it was kind of like I built the callous where shit. I knew if I get rejected, I'm just gonna find some other way to do it. I'm gonna find a way around it. I'm gonna get what I want. You can reject me, but I'm gonna still go over here and get what I want. That's kind of what it built for me.
So yeah, what we talked about earlier today, we were talking about the signs of rejection through friends, family, and romantic.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember on the friendship one, I knew I had to come back on this. It was the inside joke exclusive that you said, where you're hanging out with a group of people and they are talking about the memories or events and things that they had, and you feel like you're an outsider in a room full of friends.
Yeah.
Or the one-way street.
Yeah.
You realize you're the only one that's doing the texts, doing the calls, doing the hangouts, reaching out, and the other person is not having reciprocity.
Yep.
These could be signs of
I
rejection.
walked that with you with our family too.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you was always the one like, hey, I'm trying to get everybody together.
Yes.
I'm trying to get everybody together, and people would not text back, or they wouldn't call, or they wouldn't come, and then hit you with, well, you didn't. Well, you could have invited me. You like, well, you didn't answer.
I'm sending a text message like, boom, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've experienced with that with you personally with our family. So it's like, man, going back to that friendship one, yeah, like you said, that one, I've done people like that, but that's only because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, as a Cancer, I'm petty. I could be petty.
Really?
Yeah, I could
Y'all
be
hear
petty,
that, everybody?
especially if you do something to me. I could be so petty, like, and it was a situation where it was me and a couple of my friends, and we was in high school. And one of my friends didn't like one of the girls in the friends, so she was like, well, I'm not messing with you because you mess with her. And I was like, okay, I understand that, but what? And the reason why they got into a fight was over a dude, which was stupid, because the dude played both of them. And so he had y'all fighting against each other. And I'm like, I want to be friends with the both of y'all. But she stopped talking to me. So me and my friends, we went out to a club, right? And we had so much fun, everything. One of my friends won money because there was a contest that they had, and she won some money. And so when we got back to school, we was talking about it. And the girl walks up on us and she is like, what y'all talking about? We was like, oh, how much fun we had. And she was just looking at us and we're laughing and talking about, girl, last night. And she was standing there looking like, don't nobody care that y'all went out. I said, I care that we went out. That's why you didn't come. And she was like, man, bump all of y'all. I was like, no, bump you. You're the one that you want to be mad, and the dude ain't messing with either one of y'all. Can y'all just apologize and be friends again? It was stupid. Why y'all let this dude come between y'all? Yeah. She still was just on her stuff, but she got mad, like, and I was mad because she cut me off too. Like, we supposed to be friends, and I kept telling him, y'all need to leave him alone. Y'all need to leave him alone. Oh no, you don't know. You know how people do. That ain't your business to even say. And I'm like, he's playing, but how do you know? Cause I know that's my cousin's friend. I know he's playing, but no, he ain't. You just need to stay out of it. Okay. Well, when we come back around, I'm gonna show you how it will come back around.
And then the friend, I think the other point that was the constant busyness. Like, everyone is busy.
Yeah.
Everyone's busy. But every time,
all the time
I hit you up, you busy.
Go out.
Or you can't answer.
I can't come.
Or something's going on. Like, this is what I liked. It's a sign that they are deprioritizing the connection.
That part.
They don't care about that connection.
Nope.
You got an excuse every single time. Like, I used to be like, for real. Oh, first it's like, oh, okay. The nice GoddessDeeofLuv. Okay.
You said the nice GoddessDeeofLuv.
When D come out, when Shorty come out, hey, now, you know what?
I'm calling you for days.
Yeah, I'm calling you for days. You got an excuse for everything.
Yeah, right.
But it's like you don't care about this relationship. You're deprioritizing me. Mm-hmm. So that was a good one. That was.
What about the one for the relationship?
It was. Let me see if I got.
The one for the relationship where you just stop talking. Before you
go ahead.
Go into that, because I think the ghosting one is in that one, ain't it? Where you ghost somebody.
It's not in the friends.
No, in the partnership.
Let's see.
We talked about it. Because you die off, you stop touching each other.
The touch strikes.
The touch just dry. let me just say this, because one thing that I do not like.
Y'all, no, because it said, no, I'm laughing because it says, the touch dries up and the deep late night talks are replaced by small talk about the weather and work. And they're essentially checking out mentally before they leave you physically.
Right.
How's the weather?
I gotta go to work and work.
You be talking to the dude and they be like, oh,
that. I had that done to me before I even did the whole rejection. See? It was happening already.
You have these nice little conversations when y'all, oh no, yeah,
no,
baby,
I got rejected before I rejected. Man.
Having those nice little conversations. Yeah, baby, yeah. Hey, how's the weather?
I got stuff to do in the morning, so I'm just go ahead and get off here so I can get prepared. Like,
but they say, I got a work late comment. Remember when the marriage says, yeah.
But,
so go ahead.
But that's the one thing that I couldn't take. But the one thing that is a non-negotiable is ghosting. Like when you have a person that says, I'm a good communicator, I'll communicate with you, send you a whole bunch of memes. I'm a communicating. A relationship is about communicating. And the moment that you have a disagreement or something that you don't agree with, you just go and ghost the person. And then you ghost them for a long period of time. And then you come back in and act like nothing never happened. Right. That I cannot take. I'm done. Once you do that, I'm done. Because if you tell me that you're a communicator and you want to communicate, then that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that we're going to in a relationship, you're going to have ups and downs, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to have miscommunication sometimes. But that's why you communicate, because you got to come to an understanding. If you're saying, hey, you know what? I may not agree with you here. You have every right to feel how you feel, right? But if I don't feel that, I can say that I don't feel that, right?
Right.
And I shouldn't take no problem with you feeling that way. Okay, we just don't agree right here on this. You able to do how you feel, and I'm able to do how I feel, right? Mm-hmm. But then you just ghost.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. So that was called the lack of future talk. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, man, it says they stop using we and start using I.
She's gonna set me off,
no,
y'all. She's gonna set me off.
They stop making plans. Stop making plans with you, and they're supposed to attend a wedding together.
I'm set off. Now what happened was.
No, I feel you on that. So on these relationships, we talked about the psychological impact. That's what we really wanted to go into.
That one. That's deep. Yeah. The psychological impact, because here's the thing, and this is where I was talking about, most people stay in relationships because they know that if I reject this person, this may send them down a spiral. Mm-hmm. And some people get scared of that. Or they say, you know what, I put in too many years to let this go. I don't want to let it go because we've been together for so many years. But damn, if in these so many years ain't nothing got right, why are you still there?
Yeah, so this is the part that I liked.
Yeah.
And I used to be this way. This is, believe it or not, okay, social anxiety. Yeah. You wonder, so this is as friends, if you're feeling rejected by them. If they don't like me, will anyone? And this can lead to masking, where you start changing your personality to fit in elsewhere because you're afraid your authentic self isn't enough. You lose the safe harbor feeling that friends are supposed to provide, leading to a sense of isolation even when you're in a crowd.
Yeah.
That's deep right there, because I do that. Like, I'm very social, but if I feel I'm being rejected, that's how you can tell.
Yeah.
Because I will back all the, they be like, where's the social butterfly? Shit, he went in the corner.
Yeah.
And I used to be that way.
Right.
Now I just sort of go to whoever's social. No, but
for real. That's what you have
and
to,
that's what it said to do.
Yeah.
To be around.
Okay, so hey, if they ain't trying to be, let's go move over here, find another hobby. Sometimes you have to create. One thing that I love about the CLC, let me hype my besties up right now. My CLC family is something that had to be created and built. And let me just tell you, we fall down, but we get up.
Fight.
But the thing is that sometimes you have to build your community. You have to build what you want to see. Because sometimes with family, friends, and personal relationships, you may not get that. So you may have to create your family or create your friends group for yourself and go where those people that will celebrate you, where they're at. Go find those. But that takes you coming on off that couch, coming on off that porch, and getting your butt up out that bed and going to find out what is out here. Because in this big wide world, we'll generalize everybody. This man is like this. This woman is like my mom. This person is like this. And it ain't everybody that's like that, because you ain't met everybody in the world. So stop generalizing people and saying that all people or all men or all women are like that, because you haven't met all men and you haven't met all women and you haven't met all brothers and sisters and cousins, okay? So go out and find out which ones you can gel with, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you just gonna be in the house, and then we're gonna find you on 800-pound life.
You know what, y'all?
Drop the bomb.
No, I'm dropping this one. She ain't no bomb for that. She is not getting no bomb. She ain't getting no bomb for that. She ain't getting no bomb for that.
No, and I'm just playing, but that's how depression can really do some things to you. You know what I mean? Like, you get so depressed because your family or your friends is not treating you a certain way when it's not even you. It's them. And that's what you have to look at. Sometimes they're looking in the mirror and they don't like what they see within inside themselves. You may be a little funnier. You may be a little giddier. You may be a little bit more outgoing. You may be the one that you just don't have no excuses. You just get up and do it. And this person has all the excuses in the world why they won't do stuff. And so they may not like that, oh my gosh, you can get up and just do it. I don't know. Because I remember a friend said to me one day, Kelly, because the one excuse that I used to always use all the time was, I have 5 children. I get up, I work, I take care of my kids. I'm not on no government assistance. I'm not on this and I'm not on that. I don't understand why people, when I say people, it was actually my family members, why they call me for money. I got kids. If you want to send me some money, matter of fact, my Cash App is running down at the bottom. So if one of y'all want to donate to my Cash App, send me some coins, I'll be appreciative. But no, I used to wonder, like, I'm not struggling per se in some areas. So I couldn't understand why people that have 1 or 2 kids, how is you struggling? But I understand everybody and what they struggle with is different, and everybody has a different story to tell, and everybody goes through different things. So I can't just apply how I am to everybody. I have to step back and just be appreciative of, yes, I can do that, right? But then I have to also be open and have empathy for everyone else's situation to say, okay, you know what? They are having these struggles, because everybody's struggle is different, and how people's mindsets and how they're set up, how they've grown up, has a lot to do with how their capacity to hold weight for other things. So I have to really look at that like, okay, they may not be able to do it because they may be in a different headspace. They may not have been taught certain things. And because of the things that I have been in my life has made me hyper vigilant. It literally made me hyper independent. So I had to do a lot of things and find out a lot of things on my own, which built me into a place to where, okay, I could do all this on my own. But that's not to say, what if a person had a support system? What if a person had people that was always there for them, helping them through things, and then they lost those people, or they're no longer able to help them? So now it could be that they didn't get to learn. They didn't have to learn that because they had a support system. So they may not have had to learn to do certain things. And so I have to look at that as that's their capacity. That don't mean that they're weak, or that doesn't mean that it's a bad situation or a good situation. That's the difference in the both of us. And I have to honor, yes, what I do, but I also have to honor where somebody else's capacity is at too.
Right, because we mentioned that, because when we were saying the how to cope with that, you hit everything on point, because it said that, accepting family members that don't know how to love in healthy ways.
Mhm.
So we're still going to have our boundaries. We're still going to create distance and building a chosen family,
Right.
which we talked about. The benefit of rejection, if there is one, right,
Mhm.
is learning emotional independence and breaking generational patterns.
Exactly.
So, like you said, you realize they don't have or are not mentally ready or can't handle these conversations or can't handle certain things.
Mhm.
And you're like, I think we both realized in family, like they got something going on. Like instead of just taking that energy on,
Yeah.
girl, you got something else going on. Much love, peace and
I
love
hope
to you.
everything
Yeah,
goes well, but I'm out of here. Like
exactly.
Alicia say, I don't want to jail with none of them. Well, Alicia, I feel you, and this is where you have the COC, and we're here for you, and we got your access.
Mhm.
Because you have to build what you want to see, and that's the thing that we have to understand. Everything ain't about us. I'm gonna be really real about that. We think very highly of ourselves to think that people is just at home thinking and talking about us and treating us some type of way. You think real too high of yourself because people got their own stuff they going through, and most of the time, I'm gonna say 98.8% of the time, it's their own reflection that they're dealing with. It's their own internal stuff that they got going on that's making them be this way, and so they're projecting onto you how they feel. It's not even about you. So here's the thing: regain your self-awareness, regain your self-esteem. And if you know that you are good, if you know that you're a good person, if you know that you have all these qualities, be that person. Don't let a person change you from who you are just because they don't accept you. Especially if you know what you got is good and what you give is great. Be the person that you were born to be and continue to show that, because one thing that I know is by you showing your love, your tribe will show up. You will get around if you get out in this world, people that love you or there are people that will be drawn to you when you show up authentically as who you are. The funny thing is, this is in a good way and a bad way. Because even in a bad way, you have people that show up.
I don't want to jail. She put jail like jail.
Yeah, you going to jail with none of them.
Yeah. So why do you think we asked this question? Why do you think rejection hurts so bad?
Because nobody wants to feel not wanted. I don't think there's anybody in this world that wants to feel like they're not worthy of what they want. Because most people say, this is what I want, and in some cases people get what they want. But that one time that you don't get what you want, it makes you wonder, well, why didn't I get that? Or why can't I have that? I don't think anybody likes to feel that. What is your perspective?
So because it hurts bad, my thoughts, which I agree with, is because we weren't created to be alone. So when somebody rejects us, we use each other to survive. For some reason, that's where our brain, because that's what I said in Daily Dose of D, we use each other for a survival like we gotta survive.
Yeah.
And so when we get rejected, we're like, oh no. And like I mentioned in Daily Dose of D, it's like a physical hurting yourself physically. Yeah. When you hurt yourself physically, you like, oh, it hurts. And you're like, I need my hand, or I need my legs, I need my arms, or whatever. It's physically hurts so bad. If we feel the same, that rejection hurts us just as bad as a physical hurt.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we crave
connection.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
Because we talked about this before. Because even in the Bible, Adam said, "What? I don't want to be here by myself."
It's not good for man to be alone.
So
God created a helpmate.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So if we're rejected by that,
if my helpmate,
that shit hurts.
You going back to the dust.
Start over.
Pick a different one, God. Pick a different one, God.
So we got to remember, it's just like the physical pain that we have, and it's because we strive to survive off of the people, and it's nothing wrong with that when you're around the right people, the people that, hey, you, and then it helps when you learn each other and learn your chosen family and friends and your romantic partner, where you're able to joke and or even have conversations like, hey, now look, sis, or hey boo, blah blah blah, or hey cousin, such and such, and you can have those conversations because we do crave that one. Oh, Layla said her too, y'all.
She said her too. I got a question though. How many of us was taught about rejection in our families though?
Okay, hold on, Alicia.
Okay, Alicia, let's see what you're saying. Rejection hurts because it gives that person all of your interest, time, and availability, and when they reject you, you're out more than just
yeah. No, that you're right.
Yeah.
Layla agrees with you. You're right, because that ego.
Yep, that ego is a trip.
Yeah,
it bruises that all the way.
Man,
that's the first thing to get hit.
Man, I'm telling you.
I know you ain't rejecting me, you ugly little thing. People give. Have you seen people do
they
that?
Start naming me.
You like, yeah, but I didn't say no.
You was beautiful and fine, and you're probably stuck up anyway.
Motherfucker, man, you're bad. I ain't want your number anyway, bitch. You just asked me 10 minutes ago because you have my number. Men ain't got women out here giving out fake numbers because they don't want to get beat up going to their car, like, because you rejected them. So you just give them your phone number right and then block it as soon as you get in the car because you are afraid. Now I can't reject that nigga. Man, the ego. Yes, Alicia, you right. That ego, it'll do something to you. The ego when you get rejected. But I think that it's funny because people will hear a lot how we talk to the kids around the house and they're like, oh my goodness, don't talk to them.
Or the dog
like that. But we not only do I talk to them that way, but I also have a conversation after we had talked like that. Like I'll make them do something and it'll be like, dang, it'll hit them like a shock. And then I'll be like, okay, come on. So we can talk about what I just did. Because I'm trying to prepare my children for this world. I'm not trying to prepare them to have no easy on life when I know how life is. I was never taught about rejection.
Me either.
Exactly. I never really taught about how to have a good relationship.
Everything's gonna be okay as long as you got Jesus in your life.
Right. I was never able to talk about having emotional intelligence.
Exactly.
And how that works.
Exactly.
So I am training my children right now. Like I tell them, this is mommy boot camp over here. I'm taking a mommy boot camp over here where we gonna hit you hard, but we here to walk it out with you too. We're not just gonna treat you or say something to you and not explain to you what it is that we're doing or explain to you how this works so that you understand what it is. So they understand, the initial feeling of it might be, oh dang, that hurt. Okay, well let's talk about why it hurt. Why did it hurt you? They tell us why it hurt, and then we're gonna talk about, okay, well, this is what happens when this happens. Or this is what could happen when you're out here, but let me explain to you why I did it this way right here now so that you understand. We have those types of conversations here because in most families, we act like we can't have these conversations. We'll hide certain conversations, but we'll say to people what happens in this house, stay in this house. Well, damn, we're not learning shit in this house. When I come out of this house, I'm unstable. I'm not ready for the world. I'm afraid of everything that's going on now. I got social anxiety and I'm running away from my real family because I don't even know how to handle y'all. But now I think at this point in time, I can say with both of us, we've grown in our relationships with most of our family to where they get to be who they are. And we get to be exactly who we are. And we intertwine with those family members that understand, they can see the growth in us, and even if they're still the same, you're allowed to be that. But I know that there's boundaries, and there's times that I can spend with you, and then there's times that I can't. So I'm not going to reject you per se, you know what I mean? But I have boundaries, so I may not be around when this types of stuff is going on. But I'm not going to reject you where I can't be around you. So I think that we've learned that, but I think in many households, people haven't learned that. They just learn how to cut people off. I'm gonna just cut you off. I'm not dealing with you. And that's not to say that you shouldn't cut people off. What if everyone you deal with severs ties? it can't be everybody. It's gotta be you. So Glenda, you're gonna trigger me right now.
So why?
I'll let GoddessDeeofLuv.
No, so I got you.
Yes.
What if everyone you deal with sever ties? It can't be everybody. It's gotta be you. So why don't people tell us straight up what it is, but they still in their orbit next to you? Blended Helen, you get this right here, man. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, and don't play with it.
Don't play with it
because for real.
Why you over here?
Yeah. Alicia said right. Yes, it's helping them prepare for all your kids. Yeah. Yes. But I this right here, this right here.
I'm with you because people really don't want to acknowledge or have self-awareness that they're like that. They just want to be like that, but still have proximity to be in your face. Them people, you got to sever the ties with them now. That is where I do agree with having to sever the ties.
And how you going? This is what my grandmother told me. Usually, if it's more than two people,
yep,
because the odds, and she told me this, the odds of two people thinking alike is very rare. No matter how close you are, no matter how cool you are, you might have a lot of similarities and other, but two, when it gets to 3, 4, and 5, and a whole family, maybe you might be the problem.
Right. You just might be.
You might just be the problem. You can't be like this, pointing the finger, oh, nobody want to hang out with me. And
everywhere you go, though.
Yeah, it's not. No, yeah.
Everywhere you go, don't nobody like you. Everywhere you go, you're putting posts up talking about they don't like me, and it's everybody. It's you.
Yeah.
You are the problem. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing: if they stop messing with you, I'm gonna stop messing with you too. So yeah, I'm with that one too. Like you can't have proximity to me, but I understand that there's growth, but we're not taught these things. So when we go through them, it's like you got a whole COC family, so you can't even say that. Strike that. That's not even true.
Right.
That's not it. First of all, the people that you might be talking about, who's they people?
Right.
Because I want to know who
tell they people to get with my people and see if we can be people. And if we can't be people, then we know you ain't our people.
That part. That part. You can't be taking readings of the messed up people. Like, the messed up people don't get a say so in the people that are healthier, that are trying to change. And that's another thing too, bringing me up another point is that when you're in the midst of your change, understand people's not gonna see the people that think you the old person, they're not gonna see your change right away, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So why stop your progress
because of them
you changing because of them?
Facts.
I'm not, now that I found this new person, people expect me to argue with them.
Right.
Even I find out that even asking for clarity seems like a problem.
Yes.
Like I had a conversation with the person the other day, and they were so convoluted in the stuff that they were asking for, and I was like, "Hold on, but you hurt me though. Right. We never had this conversation." They was like, "No, we did have this conversation." I was like, "No, we don't." So then I started to reiterate the conversation. They didn't want to have the conversation. I said, "But wait a minute, we got to talk about this. I want clarity." Because if we're even going to get back to a start where we're going to work on a relationship, I need clarity. So let's get with the clarity. And they thought asking for clarity was a problem.
Yeah, because it's them. They don't know how to. The clarity is because they don't see things clearly. So they can't give you clarity and what there's not no clear vision on.
Yeah.
So you can't get it. And that's the part where you just be like, okay. And then you be, it's not me. It's you. What? Go ahead.
No, and that's what I was about to say. So I had to just kind of step back like, okay, well, I guess I just got to work on me. I got to work on the things that I have to work on because I don't want there to be an issue. And I know with me working on me, I'm not going to allow how you feel to change the person that I'm becoming. Because I got to still be the same person that I am. And in that might even be a rejection because you're not going to turn me into being the old person that I am. to get me to start acting a certain way. I'm just gonna be who I am.
Right. Her other comment didn't come up yet. That's weird. Oh, no, it's on my phone. She said, I'm done talking. I believe that too, though. No. I mean, even some people, I'm done talking.
Yep.
You're just gonna watch me, watch how I am. And if you think I'm that old way, shame on you. And just watch me do what I do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to change the way you see me and the way I am for you.
Yep. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living
Right.
my best life.
I don't know why your comments not coming
I ain't
up
going back
on
and
this,
forth with
on
you.
this thing. Mouthpiece is in here too. Why my comments ain't coming up?
Okay, what we got going on?
Yeah,
We ain't
I
got
don't
no
know.
comments. So
Mouthpiece is in here.
Mouthpiece, shout
Yeah,
out
hey,
to you because
Mouthpiece.
I don't know what we got going on.
Right,
over
I'm
here.
trying to see what's going
I'm
on.
gonna scroll up.
What's up?
Only in the
Yeah,
live ones.
yeah.
What's going on, y'all? We can't see y'all.
I see him on my phone.
Hold on. Want me to grab?
Hey, Mouthpiece, thank you for coming. Yeah, but I'll be done talking too. I don't know what's going on with our comments here on StreamYard. Well, we got our phones so we could see y'all. Thank you. Thanks. So thanks, Mouthpiece, like I said, for coming in. But see, you don't have this?
Yeah, no, I'm having it on.
Yeah, it's just not in StreamYard, y'all.
It's okay. We doing a new device, so we trying to figure out what's going on and seeing if it's really
that's the size.
Okay.
I don't know we don't know what's going on, y'all.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird. This one.
That's the
okay,
same
it's the
thing.
Same one.
And that's the show coming.
Okay,
I don't know what's going on, but we see y'all.
We see y'all.
Yeah.
We'll just look at our phones and try and answer it from there. But no.
So, Kelly, what about that 90-day rule in relationship? That was the rule of rejection. Once you've been rejected or going out of a relationship, the 90-day rule was to take your time. Don't go into another relationship. And then even try to go date because you might get rejected again.
I agree. I can say by personal experience, that's one thing that I really messed up on is that I hopped relationships. Like one thing that I suggest that people, and sometimes it has to be more than 90 days. Yeah. Because some people will get out of a relationship and go get right back up. But what's the saying that they say, get out from one person and get back to another person?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Ain't that what they say? Get out from under this person and go get up under another person so you can stop thinking about that person. That's not a good idea. It's not. Go ahead and let it breathe.
She said, no, you're not understanding me. I'm done talking about, well, fine then. Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're going to talk about
We're still your family at the end of the day, so we'll talk to you probably later on. All right. But no, it's one of them things. I think that, yes, the 90-day rule should apply. Once you've been hurt or you're out of a relationship, give yourself that time to breathe. I know that it does not feel good when you break up.
Man.
I know that you can go through several emotions. You can have so many different feelings. Like it's almost like a death when you break up because the time that's spent. Most people won't even get out of a toxic relationship because I put in this much time. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is that you got to get out of your own way because sometimes the very thing that you're holding on is blocking every blessing in your life. I can say that this time when I got out of my relationship, I've been out of relationship for a minute now. And I can say I needed this time. One, I needed time to find out who I was. I needed to also do shadow work on who I was and who I want to become. I also needed that time to find out the things that I wanted to do because sometimes when you get in a relationship, you're lost in yourself. You lost in the relationship. You do things, you do so much together, or sometimes your life becomes so redundant that you lose who you are. So I needed that time to figure out who the new Kelly was. And then just spending time with myself, taking myself out on dates, taking myself to buy nice purses and taking myself out to eat, dating myself again,
Right.
and seeing what I like to be and how I would like to be treated. Because I think that is crazy for somebody to ask for somebody to treat them a way that they don't even treat themselves.
True.
Can you treat you're asking this person to do all these things for you? Can you do that shit for your own self? And if you can't, then you don't need to be in no relationship. Because if you can't have reciprocity with somebody, you don't even need to be messing with them. So that's just my feeling on it.
What you? That's why I prefer to stand by myself. What?
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
What else are we talking about? You're about to make me
in
this live. Right? Don't make me in this live and what?
You got to make me jump through the whole social media.
Right.
But how do you feel about that 90 days?
Oh well, you know, I have no problem. Oh, so technically,
yeah,
I haven't been there. I was divorced in 2004.
Yeah.
So I was with my husband for 12 years. We were together for 15 before we got married. And we've been knowing each other since I was 7, he was 6. So we known each other for years. So when that ended, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Something's wrong. So that's really, to me, what I feel the Goddess of Love was being born.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got to figure out why this forever that I thought was going to be forever is not forever. What part of the love did I miss? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like that. Now in situationships, I've been in, I could say maybe about 3 since 2004. And I still gave space after that too. I give time every single time that I go through something. I allow space because I have to sit back. Okay, D, what did you miss? What can I learn from it? And what did I do to contribute to the situation?
Right.
And you were here to experience one of those with me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I did this. This is what I learned. And this is what I don't want anymore.
Yeah.
So I give more than 90.
But that's what I'm saying, because I'm on that too. I just opened myself up, just getting back into the dating scene. And so being that I haven't even experienced, like, because we've both been in marriages that was 12, 14 years long, right? And then you don't date outside of that to see, okay, who are these people that I'm asking to be in my life? And I think that's why I'm a stickler now. Not that my standards are just so high or whatever, but right now I could say that I haven't taken the time to get to know certain people and who they were. I literally was just like, oh, he loves me, and then let's just be boyfriend and girlfriend. And that's how people expect relationships to be. Instead of looking at it like, okay, we don't have to be, I get why people say we ain't putting no label on this.
Right.
People get mad and be like, well, why ain't we boyfriend and girlfriend right off the bat? No, because we're learning each other. I got to see if you even fit to be in a household full of 6 people. Is you even ready for that? Because see, I handle this every day like clockwork. It's easy for me to go from one lane to another lane to another lane to another lane. But if you're not ready for that lane, can you do that? You feel what I'm saying? And so when you're in that dating environment, it's always fun for people to say, some people even lie to you in this time and say, yeah, I'm built for that, till they get over there. And then they be like, oh, hell no, I'm not built for that. But I don't want to wait until it gets to that point. And then now the whole friendship breakdown, you're breaking down more than just saying we're not for each other. You know what I mean? And so anymore now, in dating, I'm learning people. I'm checking you out. I'm seeing what you're built.
Right. And I'm seeing people in their true form, because in this world of social media, you can catfish. You can be anything that you want to be.
Some of y'all need to keep y'all cameras on.
Stop. I can't.
Right. I'm back.
You can't. You can be anything that you want to be. And it's easy to have the long distance relationships, right? Because you can say things, you can do things, but me and you are in seeing you in your true form. Like one of my favorite scenes in the new Sparkle, not the old Sparkle, even though the new Sparkle, the old Sparkle is my favorite. Remember when he went and he was like, I want to see them in their true form, and she was in the closet doing the drugs, and he was like, this is exactly what I was talking about. I feel like that when it comes to romantic relationships and things like that too. If I can't see you, now listen, if we are having Instagram conversations and I have never seen your real face, and we talked for hours and hours and days, and I've never seen your real face, I sort of have a problem with that, because I don't know how you look.
I have a problem with it. We have a problem with that.
I mean, it's not, and I'm not saying you got to be on the camera, but if we're building any kind of connection, a friendship, this is a friendship and romantic relationships, because how can you say, oh, that's my friend, that's my sis, that's my brother, we're tight, and I've never seen your face?
Like today, I had somebody hit me on a date nap. He's in prison talking about, don't you want to have a relationship with me? He said, I got walls built up around me, so don't take it personal. I said, you got walls? What? Question mark. Yeah, I'm in prison. I said, block. The fuck are we talking about here?
But you know they do that. You know, what's that, Life After Lockup or whatever that show is?
I did not know they get to do that type of stuff.
I told you they.
But the way he was having the conversation, no, I didn't know. And then he was like, yeah, you know, my walls is built up pretty high. And I'm like, walls is built up? What? What you mean? Like, we are learning each other. So you could talk to him. He was like, no, I really have walls. What are you talking about? I'm in prison. Hell no. And that's not to say that I can't date somebody that's been
institutionalized.
Yes. And then what's the word after institutionalized, that they've been
institutionalized, ain't it?
Yeah, but they come back and they get acquainted with the world and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can't think of it right now.
I lost the word. But however, it's not to say that I can't do that. But first of all, you need to be focusing on doing something else, because why are you in there in the first place?
Right.
And you shouldn't be I'm not trying to be nobody's pen pal. I'm not trying to be.
There's people out there that do it.
Go find them.
And that's what he was doing. He found out she wasn't one of them.
Nope.
He said, nope. He said, oh, that's not one of them. But believe it or not, they're out there.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too.
It's not bad that I'm not for that. You're not for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a different type of rejection.
But there might be somebody out there that will accept that. And there are people out there that accept that. There's
people out there that accept not seeing people's real face.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And then they get catfishing and they be on the TV show crying, saying, I didn't know.
Because you behind a trash can with a tent on the government phone. On the government phone, text them, talking about, baby, I love you. Or you're one of the people in a different country talking about, my mom needs surgery, and send me $500. And so by the time you're done, you can send them $20,000 and don't even know what he looked like.
Mm-hmm. And so when it comes to like developing those friendships and bonds and those romantic relationships, I know me, and I can say for you, we try transparency.
Yeah.
I let people know what they're going to be dealing with.
Yep.
So this is me. I let you know what you're going to be dealing with, because if I happen to roll up on a cane and it's blinged out, it's still going to be tight and everything. But I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know what is going on. I'm going to let you know let you see my appearance. I'm going to let you know what you're dealing with. So then it's not like,
catching you off guard. Yeah.
Right.
So you know.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, people.
And then I got to know if you're going to reject me. Because what if you don't like the way I look?
Right. You're right.
I'm going to see how you look, and I'll be like, oh, hey, I got to make a phone call. I'll be calling the COC. Y'all call me back. Tell me it's an emergency.
Tell me you got to come pick me up. Oh, shoot.
Help. SOS. Help.
Booty hole.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. What time is it? Because we got things to do. We got about 5 more minutes with y'all. I'm so happy that y'all stayed with the COC family. I already know y'all be up in there like that, and all those in the clouds and so forth watching. But yeah, this subject is something that you know how the ships do. We had them deep dive conversations, right? Mm-hmm. We was deep in the waters. Y'all see that back there? We was deep in the ocean floor. We in the submarine. We on the ocean floor. I told Kelly we in the submarine tonight.
We in the ocean floor deep in this.
We going to Atlantis.
Yes.
But yeah, so definitely this was a very good conversation. I know, I don't like to keep everybody up too late on a work and school night, and we got things to do, but what's your closing thoughts, Kellz?
Well, my closing thoughts is, let's see what Alicia's saying here. He didn't know Alicia. No.
Alicia. Girl. What, you want to give me your number?
Who do you?
I'm not even going to do.
Who do you?
Girl, you ain't seen Life and Lock Up and Life After Lock? No.
I'm good. I'm good. You got to be out. You got to be rehabilitated. That was the word that I was looking for.
JP, my guy, he ain't got no business on it. No, girl. Alicia, they be having phones now.
No,
they can have phones and computers and stuff now.
Let me just tell you. At first, I didn't even know. But see, I don't never give my phone number out to people. If they on Facebook or whatever, y'all can hit me Facebook, Instagram, and do all that. You don't video chat me the first time because I might just hang up on you and block you. But call me first or text. No, let me start out how this goes because people don't seem to know how to deal with people. DM me, right? Hey, how you doing? I'm good with that. You DM me, right? So the man DMs me. I'm like, hey, that's cool. You good? Yeah. Hi. He's like, yeah, I have my walls built up. Then the next thing he did is send me a picture after he said that. He sent me a picture and he's in a white correctional outfit with the bunk beds in the back. I said, what is going on? He's like, yeah, I'm in prison right now. I said, okay, no. That's exactly how I responded. I said, okay, no. I didn't block him or nothing. I just said, okay, no. And then my next question was, how you even got a phone?
Remember, if they have, so Alicia, even if they have a tablet and Wi-Fi, you can still do Wi-Fi calls
and video,
yeah,
and pictures.
The internet allows all that. If you have a device and there's internet around, you can do anything.
I said no. Yeah. No, and hell no. No, you ain't even rehabilitated yet. Like you ain't even got to rehabilitation. Damn, can you holler at me at the rehabilitation? I'm gonna still say no, but at least you can try. Yeah. But at the end of the day, rejection hurts, and I get it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't ever want to put somebody in a mode of having those feelings, but I also understand that I got to do what's best for me and make sure that I'm doing the things that I know is right for me. I'm not going to just, and I look at other people too, and I look and see what their capacity is to handle me as well. Because a person can have a whole made up story in their mind of how you could be with a person, right? And how I could be with you until they're actually in that situation.
True.
So as far as how I look at rejection is needed, because sometimes you won't move without somebody rejecting. You won't make the change if somebody don't reject you. Or you may not meet your highest maximum of growth if you're not rejected in some types of ways. I know, like I said, I understand that it doesn't feel good, but don't look at it as putting it off on yourself or there's something wrong with you because you have been rejected. Because like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's not because of you that a person is rejecting you. It's because they see something within themselves that they know that they won't be able to handle. And be thankful that they are rejecting, because that might be the redirection that you actually needed to go do whatever it is you need to do. You may have just unblocked your blessings because of that rejection happened. And now you're able, even though go through the hurt and pain, people are so afraid to go through hurt.
Yes.
But you either, I'm the type of person, I'm much rather hurt now because I don't want to have to hurt later.
I agree.
Hurt me now. And so we can get this over with. And so I can go on and move on. I'm going to cry and do all that for a couple of days. And then next week, I'm going to be cool. So I'm going to talk about my rejection for a couple of days, COC. Just hold my hand through it. And then I'm going to be off of it after this.
Oh, y'all. It's always an adventure and a lovely time here at the ships. Yes, y'all. So I'm going to say, on a personal level, I've learned that rejection is not always about me, or it's not about me. And it's a redirection. You know, I always think of, I'm a New Edition fan, right? No, but one of my favorite songs is Kind of Girl.
Yeah.
Because he goes, I'm sorry, you're not my kind of girl, but you're the kind of girl that a man's dreams are made of. And people used to be like, well, that song is stupid. No, you're not my kind of girl. There's you might be the kind of girl that a man might dream of, but you're not my kind of girl.
Right.
I'm not trying to put you down. Hey, I'm going to have to play that later. Yeah, just okay. But I learned to just accept rejection, be my authentic self, use it as growth, or not. Because just because you don't like me, okay.
No, yep.
I know somebody that does.
I know somebody.
And guess who that is? Me. So it's just like, but this is just a helpful tool and conversation to help you to deal with your rejection. See, redirection. That's what that is. With rejection, and just to know, hey, yes, it hurts. We know it hurts. We personally have experienced that. But it's not about you. It's about the person. And still set your boundaries. Still have your limitations. But don't stop your growth.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I would 100% agree.
So we are, make sure you follow Queen Kellz. That's right. I mean, that one's Alicia Dion. Alicia Dion, y'all.
Y'all better hit her up. I'm telling you, today's price ain't going to be tomorrow's price. The price goes up. So if you want something, you better hit her up and follow her, because she has the daily spark every day where she's giving you that daily phone call like, wake up, y'all. I'm here.
Right. And if you get the voicemail, she's still going to leave you a message.
Yep.
And I don't know if y'all have been tuned into Blended Healing when she's been knocking us all in the face and the head and the gut and everything. No.
1-2 checker over here.
She has a whole little series. Well, she had a series. She stopped that. She's onto a new series. And baby, y'all need to chime in to Blended Healing Realms. Hit that notification, because there's some real, and it's just reality check, just checking, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check.
And of course, Shamaki Essentials Valentine's Day special set for anybody out there. Anybody. Repeat. Oh, maybe we need to come out the deep water. We gotta be like Ariel and come up to the.
We gotta come up.
We gotta come up. Hey y'all! If y'all want to get us a gift from Shamaki Essentials, www.shamakiessentials.com. It don't matter. Just give me one. All you gotta do is say, this is for Queen Kellz and GoddessDeeofLuv. And she's like, this is what they would like. Yep. Okay, go ahead and do that. We appreciate it.
Start knows us.
No, but listen, women, she got some lovely things for men over there. And all the blue auras and the blues and all them blues smell. Oh my God.
I don't even want to say the one that
is it the one?
The Monte.
Oh, I don't know how she.
However she say that. I don't even want to mess the name up. But it's so sexy. Yeah. I know the men want that one.
Yes.
Because if I had a man, I'm about him
whatever it is. She can put it in the chat. And then Kelly's gonna say it, because I'll mess it up.
Whatever.
The CLC absolutely mouthpiece. We have weekly. That Mondays we be hitting you with the pow pow bang on the Mondays, because you have Alicia Dion, Queen Kellz, Blended Healing.
Every other Monday we got mouthpiece.
And then you have Goddess D Monday through Friday. Yep. So like that Monday. And then the Tuesday is one of my busiest days, y'all. Because I'll be like, I've been on YouTube and YouTubing. But you can check out the wonderful content from all of us, because we got y'all covered, okay?
Just hit the notification bell, like, share, or subscribe. Let me say and subscribe instead of or. and subscribe. We know y'all be in the clouds watching us because y'all be saying stuff to us outside of this that we know that y'all watching us. So just go ahead and drop down and say hi. But if you don't, please just like, share, and subscribe.
Right. Well, I don't know. Blended might say, I don't know whatever that new scent. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's wonderful. And y'all go ahead and check that up. Okay.
Let's see what else.
What else? Oh, Poetry and Pools came back last Sunday.
Yeah.
And we were over at Alicia Dion's home. That's where it's going to be. Blended was streaming it as well. So I know we don't have a set. If we have a set day Sunday, but we don't know if it's going to be every Sunday. So
notification bell.
That notification bell. That's all you got to do when you subscribe. No, not that one. Not Royal.
No, the Monte.
What's the one that's?
No, the other one. The other one, the one that's so sexy. Yeah, Royal is okay.
It's that one.
Come on with it. Because I know it smells. The name lets you know. Watch right. Y'all, if she put this name in there, you know it smells good. That's all I got. The name tells you that it smells good in this month.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's right, Mouthpiece. Let them know. Smash the like. Let me see if I can do it like. Y'all go ahead and smash that like to get them likes up in the cloud. You know, Mouthpiece be saying. Oh, there it go. Oh, you ready?
Hold on. Come on.
No, you go.
Vento de mar.
Okay, because
hold on. Let me see if I can get it right. Vento de mar. And the blue azure. Vento de mar. If y'all can see me, I'm up on the screen. I'm whispering in y'all's ear.
Girl, all up on the screen.
Get your man. Now tell me y'all don't think that sounds sexy and smells sexy on a man. Y'all better quit playing with my sis.
Something is always right with us. Right, Alicia? Italian accent. Oh. I wish y'all could see her face.
Oh, we have a time. But y'all go ahead. Like we said, we're here Monday through Friday. One of us is on here, so please. We.
Right. It's spelled VENTODIMARE. Yes, that's right. Probably
Linda says it real sexy.
Man, she showed
just know that. So that go over to her stuff so she can say it to you because she says it sexy.
Right.
She says it really sexy.
You know, I got the city girl gang member South voice, so I can't.
She's blind because when Dee put it on, she put it on too.
Yes, she do, don't she?
Yeah.
Right. Oi, Alicia, I ain't messing with you, girl. All right, y'all. We got to get out. Thank y'all for coming.
Y'all. Why y'all coming here right now? Y'all should have been here with us. We've been waiting for y'all. Come on, y'all. So, but
yeah,
thank y'all for coming through. We really enjoyed having this conversation. Oh, she's coming on to say it to y'all.
Oh,
sister. Hold on. Say the Vento de Mare.
It's Vento de Mare.
Woo! Oh, I said it all wrong. Sorry. Say that one more time.
Vento de Mare.
She said,
get what she said.
Get that. Because I'm pretty sure your man gonna love it. Thank you.
Somebody order 2 bottles of it just now.
See how she what?
Wait, say that again. You did what?
So we'll say it one more time. Vento de Mare.
Ooh, girl, that's so sexy.
You said somebody ordered some. Oh, she didn't drop down. Look, that's how you do it right there. That's a real G.
That's a G. And I told y'all I was screwed
up. Thank you, Alicia.
She came on so sexy. I'm telling y'all that voice is so beautiful. Y'all, Man, y'all sleeping on my sis. Y'all better go over to ShamankaEssentials.com and get that. I ain't even gonna say it again because she came up here and said it beautifully. So we gonna
hit the replay button if you want to say it. Right, Alicia, right. Okay, well, since we spoke on that, we're gonna take you out with her commercial. Okay. Well, let me see. Do I have? Yeah.
Sis be doing great things.
Her commercial for I still got the comment in from so because I want y'all to see the full
notification bell, y'all. Come on, hit that notification bell so y'all know what's going on.
So peace and love to you all, the ships, the captains. We are out. I'm gonna take you out with the Valentine's promotion, and we selling up. We have sailed up to the water, and then we gonna get in our car, and we'll see y'all later. Okay,
see y'all later.
Make sure you tune in to Daily Dose of D tomorrow, Blended Healing, and Alicia Dion. Okay, and Kellz might pop up somewhere. We working on some stuff over here though, so she'll definitely will be on Friday. So be ready for that. There's a comment. I can't. Where's my phone?
Okay, let's see.
Because I was about to show. Oh, it's just Mouthpiece.
Yes. Thank you, Mouthpiece. We appreciate you.
One of the best mods ever.
Man, y'all better get on. Y'all don't know about my brother either. We'll leave that for another day.
Right. All right. Peace and love.
Happy Valentine's Day. Be on the lookout for a Valentine's special on JamaicaEssentials.com.
The petite 9x6 Valentine box opens to a cobalt and silver collection, a 3-ounce body spray with silver atomizer, a 4-ounce tin of whippings.
Inside the premium 10x8 Valentine box, every element is chosen to pamper. A 4-ounce body spray and an 8-ounce body wash.
Yeah, we shine, nothing less. Drips so divine, body magic in the air. Jamaica got the vibe, self-love everywhere. Essentials only keep it real, no stress.
We lift ships up, never tear them down. Yeah, we building, not breaking. Say that. Female, you don't gotta shrink in here. Your story got weight. So bring every ship. Let it dock. Let it be seen. Let it be set free. You're safe now. Welcome home.
Georgia, 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 Georgia.